Hey guys, welcome to the weekly reading. This is the weekly astrology and pick a card reading for the 16th through to the 22nd of November 2020. Welcome back guys to another reading, and thank you to everyone that watches. So this week I'm going to talk about the astrology as I normally do and then get to the cards. I'm doing the water signs first, then fire, then air and earth signs for the pick a card. So if you're new to the channel, it's based on your astrological sun sign or rising sign element. You can pick both if you like, and the timestamps will be below. So as I mentioned last week, Mars is now direct, so this is really good news for everybody. You may notice your energy coming back. You may notice the excitement energy coming back a little bit. You know, obviously it's going to depend on your personal astrology transits and what you're going through with your transits, but in general, this is great for Aries, Scorpio in particular, but everyone's going to feel this, and the fire signs as well. Great energy for finally starting to take steps forward with your life in the direction that you want to go with. This sense of momentum, that's the biggest thing, is, you know, even if you don't know exactly what you're doing in terms of plans and goals, you'll definitely start to feel that the energy is moving forward. So that's great news with Mars direct. Most of the planets are actually direct at the moment, which is good, except for Neptune and Uranus. Those are still in retrograde, but Neptune actually will go direct at the end of November. So that's really good news for anyone that is very Neptunian in their chart, or is a Pisces, or if you have Neptune on an angle like first house, 10th house, 7th house, 4th house in your chart. And yeah, so as of the end of November, all the planets will be direct except for Uranus. And so really with all this direct energy, it's such a good time to start to tap into this energy of moving forward with your life. You know, what do you want to create for yourself, to start manifesting? Manifesting is a key word that I'm getting right now as I speak about this. So manifesting a new path for yourself. And we're just coming off that new moon in Scorpio. Well, I'm filming this on Sunday, so Sunday the new moon is in Scorpio, so it's a new beginning energy that's very profound and transformational. Tuesday, Wednesday, Mercury in Scorpio will actually make an opposition with Uranus in Taurus, so there could be some unexpected communications. Tuesday, Wednesday, Mercury opposite Uranus is a bit intense, so there could be some stuff in the news or in the media that's a little bit shocking, or Uranus sometimes is about reversals or shocking things, unexpected developments, things that you didn't see coming, things that pop up out of the blue. So see what happens then. It's in, as I said, Mercury's in Scorpio opposing Uranus in Taurus. So if you have any fixed in your chart, especially Scorpio and Taurus, but also Aquarius and Leo, Tuesday, Wednesday could have, not for everybody, but for some people, some unexpected developments in regards to communications. And let's see, Thursday, the Sun actually sextiles with Saturn, so that's more of a stabilizing energy, which is good, though anything involving the Sun and Saturn, even though it's a sextile, which is a positive angle, can be a little bit dampening on your energy. You may feel a little bit more lethargic on Thursday, or a little bit more tired than the rest of the week. And then Sunday, the Sun moves into Sag. So happy birthday, all the Sagittarians out there. And then Venus moves into watery, deep, profound Scorpio on the weekend on Sunday. So Venus in Scorpio, that's going to be powerful for anyone that's a Scorpio, also Pisces and Cancer, but not as strong as if you're a Scorpio. Venus in Scorpio is very complex, deep emotion. It can be very cathartic in some way, very like profound, deep emotions coming up, you know. And so for the early born Scorpios, I'll just say from Sunday, since it's just going into Scorpio, if you're born early in Scorpio, this can be a very romantic time for you. It can be a very deep emotional time for you. It can be very intense as well in all of those matters, but also in financial matters, because Venus is not just your relationships, it's also your finances, and it's also what you value. So at first, for this week, the early born Scorpios are going to be getting that influence of Venus in Scorpio, which is going to deepen your feelings for somebody. If you're in a relationship, or if there's someone around you that you're connected to, that you're interacting with, there can definitely be this feeling of like emotion coming up that's quite powerful and quite deep, I'd say. And so that's most of the influences that I wanted to mention. There is some more interesting energies coming up next week. There's actually an eclipse coming up, but that's not just yet. So actually, is it next week? It's around the 30th, I believe, if I've got that correct. But anyway, so those energies this week. I think on Sunday when the sun goes into Sagittarius, out of Scorpio, there's going to be more of a feeling of fun and lightness, and there will be more of a focus on politics though with the sun. I mean, there's already been in America, I know that's already going on now, but when the sun goes into Sag on Sunday, we start to think more about the bigger picture of life, and so we may be more concerned, even if we haven't been, you know, if you're not someone that's been following politics, you may suddenly from the weekend onwards into Sagittarius season start to focus on those things more. Or another way Sagittarius energy starts to influence in some way is your mind gets activated to learn more, to seek out and explore things. It can be wanting to have more adventures, wanting to have more fun, even just simple things like watching more comedies, you know, laughing with people, lightening the energy, you know, lightening up your vibration. Sagittarians have more of a lighter vibration, you know, they like to explore life, and so we're going to be going into that kind of energy as of Sunday. Anyway, I'm going to get to the cards now. So I found a deck that I didn't know where it was for the longest time, and I'm so glad I found it because I love this deck. This is the Golden Universal Tarot, so I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be using, speaking of Sagittarian energy from Sunday, the Sacred Traveler Oracle. So it's very Sagittarius energy, and then I've got these, which is the Cheryl Richardson, as you can see them there, self-care cards. I just felt like getting those out, so that's what I was drawn to. So let's go and start this. So who am I doing first? Oh, water signs. Okay, so this is going to be for Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. What's coming up for you guys this week? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And if you'd like to book a reading, the links are below. Minimum at the moment, unless you book like a live chat reading with me or an urgent reading, the turnaround time is less. But for a standard reading, it's minimum 7 to 14 business days, because I'm really booked up, which I have been for a long time now. So, because sometimes I get people saying to me, oh, are you still booked up? Yes, I've been booked up for months. So, you know, I'm always busy with orders. That's why it's pretty much consistent 7 to 14 business days turnaround time. And let's see, nothing's coming out yet. I think I'll do it this way, because when nothing pops out, I just pick a card out. So, Scorpio, Cancer, this one wants to come out. Oh, you guys have the Hanged Man. Okay, let me just set this up here. So that's Neptune energy. Interesting. So waiting, it's an energy of waiting for right timing. It's a spiritual, very spiritual time this week for the water signs with this card. It's very self-reflective. Oh wow, discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. That really relates to the first card, because I mean, even the symbolism of this card, if you look at it, the Hangman, it's Neptune, it's going deeper within yourself to find answers about things and discovering truth. What do you really feel? What do you really believe, water signs? What do you really want for yourself? That's crucial. Let's see what else. Oh, this one flipped out. Support. Interesting. So we have this gorgeous card here, support, with this angel guiding these children up the staircase, and there's a sense of wonder and awe and like, oh, where is this leading? I don't know where I'm headed here. I'm a bit uncertain here. Let's get the Astro Dice out. So wow, a lot of reflective energy. Something I heard, this might just be for one or two people, generational and ancestors energy. See these elderly people here and the children? There's a very strong family energy and ancestors coming through. There may be a lot of spiritual support around you. Let's look at just 2 Astro Dice. 6th house of work and routine, and Saturn of work. So for the water signs, there may be something coming up around your work situation, around trying to understand, you know, where you're moving to next with regards to your work situation, what you're doing next. With Saturn in the 6th house, also look after your health and your well-being. Don't get run down this week. Don't try and do too much. This energy is asking you to take time out to self-reflect, to meditate, to do more. You know, it's like an inner seeking energy, and trying to understand yourself or your life situations, or even spiritual matters in a deeper way. Also your path, because discovering truth here with this person with their backpack on, it's like before they can really go on their journey, it's like they need to know where they're going. And that's why you have the self-reflection card. This card is asking to connect with either your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels. Very beautiful spiritual energy here, or even people around you. For some people, they may be connecting with children or family, extended family where there are children. I just heard Scorpio, so there may be one Scorpio person that's reconnecting with family. Let's see what else I'm getting with this. What I'm hearing is a couple of different things. So again, this message could be related to work for some people, or just general. Follow your inner guidance is what I heard. So you guys, the water signs, are naturally intuitive, so it should be pretty easy for you guys to tune in to what your inner guidance is saying. So that's coming up this week as being important. Some people may have information coming in with regards to work because they're astro dice as well, or a new job or something along those lines could be coming in, information about that. All right, so that's what I've got for the water signs. Let's move on to who's next. Fire signs. So this is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What other messages for the fire signs this week? Ooh. Oh wow, the star pops out. Love it. One of my favorite cards in the tarot. It's the Aquarius card, so you may be dealing with potentially an Aquarius, or you may have Aquarius in your chart. Aquarius moon, possibly. I'm getting someone out there. But this is a beautiful card, and it's actually asking you to be patient this week with something. Maybe you're feeling like you can sense manifestations, but they're not quite popping through yet. Oh, look at that. Stepping into power, fire signs. You are strong beyond measure. Gosh, I love that. The light here really connects to me with that star and the starlight. Wow, okay, let's see what else for the fire signs this week. Oh, this flew out. Gratitude. Oh, wow, that's powerful. So remember to have gratitude for all the good in your life. Even if there are things that you want with the star card that you're not quite, you haven't quite manifested yet, or it's not quite where things are not quite where you want them to be, is what I'm trying to say. And you are trying to step more into your personal power. There is a very strong energy here of reminding you to be grateful for all the amazing things in your life. And, sure, things may not be perfect, but they're, looking around and saying, wow, I've got this stability. I've got these people, this person, this good friend, this person that I'm close to that supports me. Whatever it is, just looking at some simple things in your life. Let's look at the astro dice. 11th house of friends. Funny because the 11th house is Aquarius, and that's the Aquarius card. Mars as well. Wow, Mars is definitely about empowerment, so it's funny that came up as well. Interesting, because with Mars direct in Aries, in a fire sign, this is actually coming up saying that this is really boosting you guys, you fire signs. So this should be a week for you guys where you start to feel more empowered in yourself, and you start to feel like you're slowly starting to go towards your goals, your dreams. And if you have any moments that come up this week where you just feel like, wow, I was so hopeful yesterday, but now I'm having a difficult day, just remember to have gratitude. That's what it's saying here. So you are looks like you are on a good path at the moment, fire signs, or you're headed towards personal empowerment. I hear something about someone's been working on shadow issues or clearing out past karma. And that's coming up. Saw that shadowy figure there, and I really felt that. So it might be for one or two of you out there. Let's see what else. Okay, so next is doing the air signs next. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do we have this week? Ooh, this is the Queen of Cups. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something back here, I felt it. I feel it. This one. Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Wow, air signs, you guys have a breakthrough. That's nice. I love that. That's interesting because I would keep talking about Jupiter going into Aquarius end of December. Sorry if I accidentally said early December last week. I may have said that accidentally, but it's towards the end of December. Jupiter is going into Aquarius. Great for Aquarians and other air signs. Oops. Creativity. Wow, nice. Oh, something about the fairies, connecting with the fairies comes through here as well. Let's see what the Astrology have to say. 6th house and Mercury. So, okay, for some people there's a breakthrough this week with regards to work, routine, health, new information coming in about work situations, a breakthrough in a work situation, a breakthrough in a creative project. With the creativity and the Queen of Cups, these cards are very connected to me. So there may be something new in your life with regards to female energy, a woman, romantic energy as well, or creative projects. If you are female, this is something that's very positive in terms of relationship breakthrough and or creative life breakthrough, something that you want to create, something that you've been hoping would open up, has the potential to open up this week. Okay, wow, that looks good. Okay, so the last lot are the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oops. Too many. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This one's popping out. Oh, we have the Knight of Cups. How funny. The air signs had the Queen of Cups and the earth signs have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Romantic energy around the earth signs this week. Possibly someone new or someone you already know. Oh my goodness. Well, those two go together. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. So, okay, what I'm getting so far with this for the earth signs, if there is someone that, you know, reaches out to you or makes contact with you this week, it's suggesting you open your heart and mind to the connection. But then, you know, I say that, but you've got to trust your intuition. Everyone's situation will be different, but there is a positive. Oh, you got the support card, which the other group had. The water signs, I think, had the support card. See what else the Astro Dice. 12th house, Mars. Yeah, interesting. All right, that's so interesting. So look, this is for a group of people out there that I'm going to mention this one message for, and then I'm going to get other messages. So with the 12th house of Mars coming up for the earth signs, with this person here coming in, you know, this person can be very idealistic about love. They can be very idealistic about relationships, and it's like this little girl fairy might be really excited to hear from someone or to connect with someone. It could be a friend, it could be someone that there's a romantic connection with. But Mars in the 12th house energy is a little bit like, be wary, because this person may have some issues going on that are very complicated, that might be a bit messy, and you may not be ready to deal with that. There may be a karmic element to this, however, with Mars in the 12th house, where for some people there's something difficult that you may be dealing with regards to another person that you did have a romantic connection with, or someone from the past potentially. And there may be someone reaching out for you, for some of you, for support this week, and they may see you as that person that can be supportive to them. So with Mars in the 12th house, just be a little bit careful with this energy, because it can be a bit deceptive. It can be a bit untrustworthy, but at the same time there is something here to learn from. So there is something where you need to open your heart still. So I know that sounds contrary. I'm just going very intuitive with what I'm getting here, and as I said, this might only be for a few people, so I'm going to get other messages out of this for others. Let me just see what else. I'm just drink some water. Yeah, for other people there is someone that you know who has some good news for you, I'm getting, with these two cards. But there's also something where they may need your help with something, okay? And it may be some issue behind the scenes that is I'm getting like to do with moving for some people. So there could be someone that's like, oh, I need help moving. That could be for one person. Would you help me, you know, pack some stuff at my place? Or can I borrow something of yours because I need to move and I need help with this? You know, something like that. So a friend may need support this week as well. For some people, it could be a female friend. You could be female. It could be a female friend that needs support. Someone with the Mars in the 12th house could be going through a difficult time emotionally and spiritually and psychologically. Mars in the 12th house energy can also be some anger that's bubbling up. That could be, you know, a bit of a struggle for someone that you know, or for yourself as well. You could have anger bubbling up about a person that you're connected to, or something coming up. But there's definitely something angelic here with the angel and the light-hearted fairy. It's like, for some people, this is whatever's going on this week with this person. try not to take it so seriously where you let it affect you, you know, let it roll off you a little bit, because they may be, this person may just have some issues or some difficult emotions coming up, some difficult thing happening in their life that, you know, is coming up as well. For some people, there is like something to do with a past romance resurfacing, a past friendship, a past connection. Again, that's not for everybody, and these readings are general readings, so that, you know, if you want a personal reading, you have to book a personal reading. I always say that, of course, but those are just the messages that I picked up this week. Alright guys, so that's it for the weekly reading. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your comments on last week's video. Appreciate it. If you have messages or comments, leave them below. Have a fantastic week, everyone. Take care. Bye.